Italy's journey to becoming one of the most politically and culturally divided countries in Europe is complex and multifaceted, shaped by history, geography, and socio-economic factors. Here's a brief overview of how this division came about. 1. Geographical divisions. Italy's geography has always played a role in its internal divisions. The country's mountainous terrain, especially the Alps in the north and the Apennine Mountains that run down the center, historically separated different regions. These physical barriers contributed to the development of distinct local cultures, dialects, and identities that persist today. The north, with its more developed infrastructure, has always been wealthier and more industrialized compared to the agrarian south. 2. Historical fragmentation. Before Italy became a unified state in the 19th century, the peninsula was a patchwork of different kingdoms, city-states, and foreign-controlled territories. For centuries, the regions of the north, center, and south were governed by different powers, including the Austrians in the north, the Spanish in the south, and the Papal States in the center. This long history of fragmentation meant that by the time Italy was unified in the 1860s, there was no common Italian identity or cohesive political system. 3. The Southern Question. One of the most significant sources of division in Italy is the ongoing socio-economic gap between the industrialized north and the poorer, more rural south. After unification, the southern regions of Italy, particularly Sicily and Calabria, faced economic stagnation, while the north, particularly Lombardy and Veneto, industrialized rapidly. This division was exacerbated by the fact that much of the government, industry, and infrastructure were centered in the north. The Southern Question has been a topic of debate for over a century, with many Southerners feeling neglected by the central government. 4. The rise of regionalism and separatism. In the 1990s, regional tensions were particularly amplified with the rise of political movements like the Lega Nord, Northern League, which advocated for greater autonomy or even independence for the northern regions. The party has capitalized on the perception that the South is a drain on resources, while the North is more economically successful. This regionalist rhetoric has been particularly powerful in areas like Lombardy and Veneto, where local leaders have openly called for more political power and financial autonomy. 5. Political instability. Italy has historically had high levels of political instability, with frequent changes in government and short-lived coalitions. This has made it difficult for the country to establish a strong national identity or cohesive policies that could address its regional divisions. The rise of populist parties like the Five Star Movement,